welcome to today's episode. Watching MD90 live here. Tune until the very end, don't click out. Hey guys, hope you're doing fine. Welcome to today's episode. Watching MD90 live here in Lusaka, here in Zambia. So stay tuned till the very end, don't click out, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Well, hyenas seems to be trending today. Zambia. So there's a statement that was made by head of state, President Hakainde Hichilema, which has caused hyenas to be trending the last couple of hours. So this the president had a number of engagements today, and it's from those engagements that that statement was made. So this is what the president said. If you're going to be choosing your leaders anyhow, you end up choosing hyenas who will eat you, Hakainde Hichilema. So this was posted by the UPND, just an extract from what the president had said. So this was earlier on when the president was doing his engagements, but here's a full statement. This was posted by Kalemba. So President Hakainde Hichilema says, be patient, choosing your leaders anyhow will end you with hyenas who will eat you, Hakainde Hichilema. So they say President Hakainde Hichilema has advised Zambians to exercise patience with government, adding that if people rush to vote in in leaders anyhow, they might end up with hyenas that will eat them up. So the president said this yesterday during the groundbreaking ceremony of the construction of the 300 megawatts thermal power plant by Mamba Energy in Mamba District, Southern Province. So that's where that statement came from. Part of the extracts were like, this was posted by the UPND. As you queue for presidential race, just know that presidential salary is at 53,000 kwacha. So then they laugh it out loud, saying that's how much the president gets. And then someone in the comment section say, in fact, I'm going to reduce it to 25 pin when I become president. Kawonga there, Boyd Jr. says. And then the PF rebutted through Smart Eagles, African proverb. When a hyena wants to eat its children, it first accuses them of smelling like goats. So that's a rebuttal coming from the Smart Eagles there with regard to a statement of hyenas. So these are some of the pictures that were coming from the presidential engagement earlier on today. And then Edgar Lungu also was at court today. As you may be aware, his wife has a number of court cases. So he accompanied her today in court, and then he rebutted the same statement. So in the video, this was posted by Kalemba, says, if you become hypocritical like hyenas, then the difference between you and them will not be noticed. Former President Lungu tells his wife Esther after police raid their home. So the details of the raid are these. So these images are circulating online as Edgar Lungu was at magistrate court with his wife. So it's alleged these pictures were taken from his new residence. As you may be aware, he no longer has government benefits because he got back into active politics. So it's alleged this is the house that he now lives at. So Patriotic Front said a combined team of Anti-Corruption Commission and Drug Enforcement at former President Edgar Lungu's residence in Lusaka East. So they said, so those images started circulating, and then someone took an image of Edgar Lungu at Magistrate Court, and then they posted it on Patriotic Front saying, former President Edgar Lungu at Magistrate Court, learning that his residence has been surrounded by officers from law enforcement agencies. So he was looking at the same pictures that I showed you earlier on. So this was the engagement between the drug enforcement officers and the security team that guards the residence where Edgar Lungu currently lives. So that's the state police individual there that came with the drug enforcement. So some of the images from their interaction there. So, and then the Patriotic Front says, while Edgar Lungu was at Magistrate Court, SEC and DEC stormed ECL's home, referring to those images earlier on. So more images started circulating online. And then they further gave a detail. This was on Smart Eagle. Say, Justin, Edgar Lungu's house swamped by DEC and SEC officers. So reports reaching us indicate that while our 60th president, Dr. Edgar Lungu, and his wife, Esther, are in court at the magistrate courts complex right now, a group of law enforcement officers from the Drug Enforcement Commission and the Anti-Corruption Commission have surrounded their home or their house in Lusaka. When contacted for comment, Drug Enforcement Public Relations Officer Alan Tamba could not disclose the reasons behind the DEC and the SEC officer campaign at the former head of state's house, while he and his wife are attending court sessions, a position they are fully aware of. So those were the details, saying more details would come with regard to that developing story. Zulu also commented, this is the Lumezi member of parliament. He says, out of respect for former First Lady Maureen Mwawasa, the state should have tried to keep us in mourning period than going to the residence for His Excellency Edgar Lungu. So he gave a statement to say, since the nation is still mourning the former First Lady, this should have waited, he says, as Zulu, member of parliament for Olumezi. And then later on, it was discovered that the person that the officers were looking for actually is the lady that you see on screen. That's Sila Lungu, Edgar Lungu's child, and Chawama member of parliament. That's the person they had gone for. So Karimba later reported to say, we went to serve a call out to Tesila Lungu at our home in Chifwema for questioning, and not Edgar Lungu's house. So they clarified to say the house that they had visited was belonging to Tesila Lungu and not Edgar Lungu. So and then Smarty Goes later on posted this. So Justin is Tesila Lungu Mwansa, summoned by DEC. So Lusaka, 14th August 2024. Information reaching our desk is that Chawama member of parliament, Mr. Tesila Lungu Mwansa, has been summoned by the Drug Enforcement Commission to appear for questioning according to a notice issued by the Drug Enforcement Commission. So she's expected to be at the commission tomorrow, which is 15th August at 11:30 hours. So that interaction with those officers was a result of them looking for Tesila Lungu and not Edgar Lungu, they say. So later on, this was posted in fact just 10 minutes ago. Drug Enforcement Commission by Alan Tamba, Public Relations Officer for Drug Enforcement Commission, simply clarifying to say they did not go to Edgar Lungu. So they say, contrary to social media claims, speculations that the joint operation team from the Drug Enforcement Commission and the Anti-Corruption Commission today, 14th August 2024, did surround the house to former Republican President of Zambia, Mr. Edgar Lungu, while him and his wife, Esther Lungu, were attending court at the Lusaka Magistrate Court. The DEC wishes to refute and dispel such assertions, as no such operation took place. The Commission wishes to place on record that today, acting within the provisions of the law of the Republic of Zambia, a team of DEC officers did visit Mr. and Mrs. Tesila Lungu's residence, which is believed to be a property in Amalende Estate, a property found behind the economic zone, M-phase estate. So the purpose of the said visit was to serve a call out under a warrant of Mrs. Tesila Lungu Mwansa, who was said to be not at a residence. So they simply clarified to say they went to look for Tesila Lungu, and that was a house and not Edgar Lungu's place. While the nation continues to mourn the late former First Lady, Maureen Mwawasa, different statements are coming from everybody, comforting the family and everything else. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen.